Peace. We live, y'all. We are in the building. We getting ready to go. We doing what we do. It's Born Power Allah and
Queen
Ice.
Ice, aka Tina.
Right. We are ready to do what we do. And we're going to
True
give y'all a
indeed.
second to see if anybody comes in. And if you do, go ahead and give us your name and what's the name. I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to go over to here. No, I'm not going there. I'm going to go here. And we going to, damn it, did I hit the right button? Okay. Groups. Let's go there. Let's go here. All right. We got a clip coming together for y'all. No.
Right there.
Boom. Okay, who's here? Who's here? Who's in the building with us? Oh, somebody got a comment here. Okay.
Hey, Miss Tina, right here. Hey, Katrina. Thank you for joining us.
Right. We about to put in the what's the name too. Copy that.
The link for them to join.
The link for them to join. And come on in, Mr. Mitchell, Miss Hart, Miss Terry, Miss.
Let me let Miss Kendall Renee know that we are live right now.
Yeah, we are live right now. Let's go. We are in here, and what I'm going to do is like this. Mr. Perry said, yo. Peace,
Hi.
Mr. Perry. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy freaking New Year. Happy 2023.
2023. New Year does not officially. Mr. Simmons in the building.
Hello.
Peace. The New Year does not officially start for 2 more days. Saturday will be the New Year, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all celebrate the greatest day that ever happened to the planet Earth. You feel me? What y'all gonna do with it? It's 5 up there. So who else is up here? Who's on the marquee? Come on, y'all. Tell us who it is. Who's on the marquee with us tonight?
It ain't me yet.
Right. So it's not Queen Ice.
Who's up? Who has joined us today?
Come on in.
Say hello.
Say hello. Let's say hello. We are talking about the definition of a real man and a real woman.
That's
Mr.
right.
Cooper, Mr. Simmons, I know you got something to say. Mr. Perry gonna tell us a little bit about it. Katrina Bradley, I actually want her to join the podcast tonight because she be doing it, and I like her show. I like what she got going on. The link is in the comment section. Anybody can hit that link if they want to get on, and we'd love to have you. And let's get busy, y'all. Let's get busy. Before we start, Mr. Simmons said something really slick. He said, "Happy birthday, family, January 14th." Okay. That's in 2 days. In 2 days, the new year begins. Y'all dig that?
I dig it.
The new year begins in 2 days, y'all. Now, here's the
Mr. Dennis Perry said, real is personal. It's not universal. It's what you like.
Mr. Perry, I totally agree. Okay, hold that thought, though, Mr. Perry, because before you start that, I'm going to play this
little clip here.
This clip.
The inspiration for our topic today.
Yeah. And we want to see. Mr. Mitchell in the building. Mr. Mitchell, I'm going to let Mr. Mitchell in before or after. I'll let you in 1 second, Mr. Mitchell. Keep watching. I'm gonna play the clip, and then you get in right after that. After the clip go, okay? That's peace. All right, so here we go. We're gonna share this screen. I like doing this too. I like yeah. I got to give it to us now. I like sharing this screen and stuff. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. All
right. Who's the man? Fella, stop listening. Why are you listening to what she thinks?
It ain't gonna start over. Just gotta let it play.
Okay, give us 1 second. We're gonna let it play out.
Real man is.
Boom.
Why are you listening to what a woman thinks a real man is? Who's the man? You or her?
Let us know who you are.
Who's the man? Fella, stop listening to what a woman thinks a real man is. All she's gonna do is explain a man that does whatever she wants him to do. She's not going to say, I need a man to tell me no. I want a man that's going to budget the finances, and he may tell me these days we can do something and these days we can't. She's not going to say anything that has to do with you as a leader. She's going to say a man that does this for me and that for me and this for me, and everything's going to have to do it for me. Why are you listening to that? Only a real man knows what a real man is. These women date trash and then base their opinion off of the trash they date and try to place that on all men. We know that there's two types of men. There's the thinking men and there's the lost men. A lot of ladies like to play with the lost men. Fellas, do not listen to what a woman thinks a real man is. You make what a real man is. You're the person that creates in her mind what a real man is. She has to learn that from you. You don't learn it from her. She's not your leader. Stop listening to what a woman thinks a real man is. You're the man. You set the guidelines.
There you go.
Why are you listening to what she thinks a real man is?
Peace, y'all. Peace. So now we've
Chris Bracken joined us. Hey, Crystal.
Miss Bracken. That's cool. Peace, Crystal. Crystal birthday coming up too tomorrow. When is her birthday? Crystal, when's your New Year?
I thought it was in
Is it January?
January or February.
Crystal.
Yeah. When is your birthday, honey?
Yeah.
Who said hey? Chris. Peace. She said it's Saturday.
The 4th. I knew her
It's
birthday.
in 2 days.
Peace, Crystal. What we doing?
That's when her New Year starts.
What's the plans for New Year's? That's a special day.
Clearly, I got 2 of my favorite people.
Yeah,
Whose
that's our
birthday it
New
is.
Year's. That's the New Year for us. Let's get to it. Y'all heard the spiel.
You
What
heard the
y'all
spiel.
thinking? I seen Katrina said, wait, let's go. Mr. Perry's
And Katrina says she is joining tonight.
Mr. Mitchell. I just put
And
Mr.
Katrina
Mitchell in.
said he sounds a little upset. A little? Where are we getting that feedback from? Mr. Mitchell?
Feedback, Mr. Mitchell. I think
It's got to be.
it's gone now.
Okay, it's gone.
Mr. Mitchell, can you hear us?
I can hear you. It's
Oh, hold on.
yeah, I kept hearing the echo, so I was trying to.
Okay, you don't hear it anymore.
Miss Bracken said, "What's up? Nothing. I'm down." So I guess
Yes,
she want
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Oh, she
Yes,
don't
we
wanna
can hear
do
you,
what I
sir.
do. What I do, Miss. Been a long time coming, Miss Bracken.
Woo, Jesus. We're
Been a
not going to
long
talk about
time,
that.
Yeah, we're gonna wait till later conversation.
That's that after dark talk.
Yeah, that's the secret conversations that we usually have. You know.
Katrina, you said he sounded a little bit upset, huh? I need you to
Upset.
elaborate on that. But while we're waiting on your elaboration, Mr. Mitchell, hello, how are you? It seems like a year since we've seen your face.
Man, it's 2023. What's the deal,
It
y'all?
is. It's been since last year that we saw your face.
Yes.
I'm gonna call her Queen Pure Justice, but now I'm seeing this as the Kendall Renee Experience.
Ooh,
That's
I like
different.
that.
Yeah.
Queen
Hey,
Experience.
So many
like
different voices.
that is.
Huh?
He's getting a lot of feedback on his end. He said he's hearing a lot of different voices. Yeah, you might need to turn your volume
I keep
down.
hearing it keep going back and repeat. It's on a repeat or something.
You gotta do you gotta
Let me go out and come back in and see if that'll fix it.
All right, that
That's
works.
peace.
Kendall Renee, what is this
Experience.
experience that you speak of?
Yes.
Enlighten us.
Talk to us.
I need to see what this experience is.
Yeah.
Please tell me more.
Right. I want to hear what
What Miss Bracken wants to do
no,
for y'all.
No, we're gonna go back to first before we get there, we're gonna get to what Mr. Perry said. Mr. Perry said real is personal. It's not universal. It's what you like.
Right. Oh, he's spitting more knowledge because he said, I like them fat. I like them proud. Nah, move your big ass around here so I can work on that zipper, baby.
Okay, they dig that.
Who in the world is spitting this knowledge in your ear like that? Huh? And who you plan on spitting this knowledge to? Who are you talking to like that? Let me break it down in my turn. Who the hell are you talking to like that? Huh? Mr. Perry, please enlighten me.
Yeah, let us know.
Pulling on zippers and big round asses. Come on now.
Ooh,
we get there.
Do you still hear echo, Mr. Mitchell?
I don't know what the hell I'm hearing.
Oh no, that's not good.
Do you got your phone playing too, or no?
No.
No, they got.
Mr. Perry said, "You already know.
You already know." We're gonna see something. Let's see something. I just want to do one more experiment.
Are you on your cell phone or are you?
Yes, I'm on my phone.
It should be working.
Miss Renee,
No.
about this experience, honey.
Let's hear about
Hey,
that.
hey, y'all. How you doing?
Hey.
Miss Experience. Let me ask a question, Miss Experience. No, serious. Oh, Mr. Mitchell. I mean, Mr. Mitchell.
Mr. Mitchell just vanished on us.
He said he might come back in.
Miss Experience, do you hear
an echo or anything?
I don't. It's clear for me.
Oh, okay, so it's Mr. Mitchell and whatever
his technology right now.
Technical difficulties experiencing. Miss Bracken said he's hearing voices.
Hey, when it come down to a real woman, we're gonna have to hear some voices because
you might definitely have to hear quite a few voices if you don't know what a real woman is or a real man.
Miss Bradley, you are in the building. I just put you on the screen. Can you hear us? Bradley, you are in the building. Somebody.
That's Miss Bradley. You need to turn your volume down, honey.
Okay.
Somebody.
That's Miss Bradley. You need to turn your volume down, honey.
Okay.
Is she on 2 devices?
Miss Bradley, you need to turn your volume down, honey. That's the same type of audio that Mr. Mitchell was just complaining about. He said, I'm hearing it looping over and over, and I can hear it in the background of Miss Bradley.
Yeah, I hear it too.
You hear it too?
She hear Miss Bradley. Oh, she not here. Miss Bradley, go out and come right back in. Go out and come right back in. You hear it still, Queen?
Nope. It's gone.
It's the technology.
Right. It's their technology.
Yeah, it's their technology. So I'm try one more time, and then we're gonna get this discussion popping.
Technology. Yeah, you can still hear her feedback.
No, but why are we hearing any feedback though?
Because we're hearing it through her, whatever device she's playing it through. Not at all.
What are you on? Are you on your phone or your computer? Oh, she went back out.
Okay.
All right. Tell me about this experience. Where did this name come from?
It is the soon to come YouTube page, and that is the name of it.
Oh, you got to send me that.
You're definitely going to have to send us the link to your YouTube channel because hey, you got some dedicated followers right here.
Oh, that's what's up. Love to hear it.
I'm down. Is it what is that about? The experience. What is that about?
So it's still in development. I'm actually, as we speak, designing the space that it's gonna be in. But I was just taking my time to figure out how I wanted to introduce myself to the world. I've been so long trying to make me into one thing, but I'm so much more than one thing. So I decided to go with the Kendall Renee experience because I don't know how to not be transparent. So you're going to get a little bit of all of me.
All right, then.
I think that's fly too.
I'm digging on that.
I think that's really fly.
Appreciate that.
Okay. So that's peace.
I'll keep you posted.
Yeah. Please do.
You ain't even got to keep me posted. You just send it.
You're going to be right there, huh?
Send the link. I try to support anybody that I know is trying to do anything. So
yes.
Send the link over.
Especially if it's positive.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So happy New Year and congrats on the barbershop. I saw the news.
Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you. Appreciate you. Peace,
I love
queen.
that for you.
Peace, queen. Peace, queen. I'm happy. I'm happy about it. It's part of the experience, right?
It
Yep.
is. That's
It
the
Right.
Born
is.
Power experience.
Indeed, it is.
Exactly.
That's the God experience. We got it popping off.
All
So,
right now.
Exactly.
yeah, we're gonna get it popping off again and doing what we do. I got some open seats in there in case anybody might know a barber or a beautician that needs a spot and want to come down and jump in and experience the experience with us.
Yeah.
All
My
right.
brother cut hair up there.
Where he at?
In Milwaukee.
Is he
Indeed.
cutting in the shop or is he doing it?
He does cut in the shop. Don't ask me any of the details because I couldn't tell you where. But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's peace. That's peace. Well, maybe we'll link one day.
Yep.
Yeah, that's peace. You invite him to the show too. How old's your brother?
Say that again.
How old's your brother?
My brother is 41 years old. He's exactly 10 years younger than me, and we were born on the same day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Not
here.
That is a very strange twist of fate.
Isn't it? Isn't
it? When they was having fun, you feel me?
Right.
I know when not to disturb them.
No. That was my father jackpot because we have two different mothers. So he did the same thing 10 years apart.
No.
Oh, wow.
10 years apart, two different women.
That's crazy.
I'm not even calling your daddy this time. Hey, we know where he at. We know where he's going to be, right? That's all right. That's cool. So here we go. Let's see if we can get Mr. Mitchell left again. We got to get you on, Mr. Mitchell, because you drop a lot on there too. So let me see if Miss Bradley's going. Then we're gonna pop off. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Mitchell, I hope you heard me. So I'm gonna try to bring you in again. See what happened. Let's see about Miss Bradley. Miss Bradley, can you hear us?
Miss Bradley, did you get your audio issues resolved?
I hear you. Can you hear me?
It sounds better.
Perfect.
You're perfect.
Give us 1 second. We're gonna try to bring in Mr. Mitchell.
Okay.
Mr. Mitchell, what you got like?
Yes, sir. Sir, everything's good.
Oh, that's perfect.
What did y'all do? Y'all must be in the same house.
No.
No, sir. No, sir.
Y'all in the same house.
Hey,
no, sir. No, sir.
Wait, yeah, what they say these days? Let me find out when y'all move to Illinois or to
Dallas.
Why y'all can't see me? Do y'all see? Can y'all see me?
No, we cannot see your beautiful face, Katrina Bradley.
That's what I be tripping off of. When she get on here, we can't see her, but when she on her own thing, it's bright.
I can see her.
I
can't see her. No, I can. I'm lying. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was finna say now, because I see Mr. Mitchell, but I don't see your face. I just see your picture.
Real talk. I don't even see her face. I see Miss the experience got that's what I'm gonna call it from now on.
The experience.
Wow. You like my many names, don't you?
One of these days, I'm gonna get to that level, honey. I'm trying.
I'm gonna have to connect on my phone because this laptop ain't working right.
It's going good. It's going
well,
good.
We got a good audio, so we might as well keep you on. I would love to see your face, but
okay.
It's going good though.
We cool. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna start with the women. What is a real woman? A definition of a real woman. I'm gonna ask that we just sit back as the fellas and we're gonna listen.
Right. So I initially in our promo or our intro, I asked all of the ladies, do not give me your definition of what a real man is, but instead let's enlighten these fellas on what a real woman is.
Yeah.
So tell me, the experience, what is your definition of a real woman?
Well, can you come back to me? I gotta run upstairs for a second.
Oh, absolutely. Because I know Miss Bradley is about ready to spill it because she had a whole lot of opinions about the clip there where the man seemed to get angry, huh?
Honey, he was mad.
He was mad, huh? He did not want any ladies to be telling no man
nothing
to find what a real man is. So let's go on ahead and take a little bit of his advice and let's instead share with these fellas what a real lady is. What is a real woman?
A real woman, a real woman is a woman that's willing to compromise, listen, when being spoke to instead of running off at her mouth, and submissive to the right man.
Whoo, that's your key word. Didn't that resonate with you?
Submissive to the right man.
Submissive to the right man.
I got questions. She just brought up a lot of questions, but
and also, just like a man, a real woman should, if you say something, do what you say you're gonna do, or keep your mouth shut. Don't tell somebody something you're not gonna do. And if you can't do it, say you can't do it.
Okay. Should I wait to ask her questions? Or
go right ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Mr. Mitchell, you got any questions for her?
I don't know why y'all can't see me though.
That's okay.
No,
I hear you.
Okay.
I'll say that I can agree with what she said, but
That's
go ahead and ask your question, and let me think on how to put this.
Okay, so you, Ms. Bradley, you said that a real woman knows how to listen, knows how to what else? You said a couple more things.
A real woman knows how to listen. I didn't say this. They know how to learn.
Okay.
They are submissive.
Submissive.
They know their place. And they know how to bring things together. The woman is like the melting pot. And in order for a real woman to be with a real man, they have to be willing to be led.
Okay. So now here's my question, all wrapped up into one. Can a real woman be single?
Yeah. A real woman can be single.
So if she's single, who she submit to?
Oh, she'll get him. She'll get her king. It's something that's in you. Like,
where's that?
How can I put it? It's some things like me and my homeboy was having a discussion, right? That his girl, his girlfriend made dinner and she brought him a plate. But she was on the phone with her girlfriends while she was cooking, and they said, "What you doing, serving them now?" I'm like, ain't that natural? What woman, when she cook, don't bring they man his food? I mean, it's just natural for me. That's what I do. And they say a woman don't know how to tell a man to be a man. Yes, they do, because my daddy showed me what a real man is. My mama served him. My mama made sure he was good. My mama was birthing children. And she still worked. She did all that, but she took care of her man real good. And when my mama left my daddy, he was sick.
Okay.
I'm talking about sick physically, sick in the head, because he didn't know how to treat her right.
See, she sound like what Anita Baker would sound like on the phone.
Like
Baker voice.
He loves your sultry voice, boy.
That's Anita Baker voice. Why?
Let me ask you, we got these new school women that think they bosses. I ain't no boss, baby. I'm a queen, and I need a king. So what that mean? Because you a boss? That don't mean nothing. Anybody can be a boss.
I like that.
But do you know how to be a queen? Do you know your purpose here? Oh, this man, he gonna do this for me. He gonna do that for me. That's not your purpose, baby. Your purpose is to make sure that man's straight.
What's a queen?
Woo-wee.
A queen. Okay. Like I said, I mean, it's just some things that come naturally. Like, I don't have no girlfriends that would have told me, "Oh, you serving that ninja now?" Because my girlfriends bring their men's they plates. My girlfriends don't call me the B word out my name. They know better. When you see a queen, that's how you're going to approach me, baby.
I hear her going, boo, boo, boo.
You hear it, right? That's
right.
This man got me stuck on your voice.
People ain't like the way they use. I mean, I've always been that way, and people always say, "Nah, if a man do you wrong, you're gonna do the next man wrong." No, I treat any man I'm with the same way. It don't matter.
You treat him good.
Because I'm gonna treat you better. I'm gonna treat the next man better than I treated the one I was already with. because he didn't appreciate it.
He didn't. The last guy.
The previous guy didn't
The
appreciate.
previous guy didn't appreciate what he had. So
Oh,
that's why, like any boyfriend I ever had, they always try to get back with me, but I don't go backwards.
Already.
Hey, that's slick. Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you this last question real quick, right?
Okay.
And then we'll slide on over here to Queen Nice.
Okay.
You said you know what a good man is because your father showed you what a good man is. Just even though we gonna veer off to the left for a second, what's a good man?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't know that?
Okay, a good man is a man to take care of his family.
I want to see.
Y'all listen.
We listen.
We listening.
A good man is a man to take care of his family.
Okay.
Stand by his word.
Okay.
And that doesn't mean like when I say take care of your family, one thing my daddy taught me when him and my mama broke up. Okay, y'all my kids, but I got another woman over here and I got a family with her too. So I got to take care of where I stay, but y'all always going to be my children. I'm going to make sure y'all straight too. One thing men think is when they get with another woman that got kids, that the ex-girlfriend think they neglecting them. What my father taught me was that I'm still a man at the end of the day. And I got to pay where I lay.
Okay.
That's my family too. Even though y'all my kids, I live with this woman. I'm messing with somebody's mama. And I got to take care of her like I want a man to take care of you because I'm the only girl. So I got all brothers.
That's
so
cool.
I got you.
So that was my daddy. Him and my mama didn't get along too good. He did the right things, but sometimes he was misled.
Okay.
My mama, she always was doing the right thing. She always kept the same spirit, kept the same rhythm going and everything. She never switched up.
Okay. Let me ask you this last question.
Mm-hmm.
Could a man without children and no woman be a good man?
Yeah.
I mean, be a real man. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Why?
To be a real man, it's already in you. Can't nobody teach you that. It's
What
does
it look like?
Somebody that got their stuff together, that's kind to people, but don't play no games, is a man's man. You don't let nobody run you. You stand your ground. You walk with one fist open and one fist closed. You prepared.
At all times.
That's at all times. That's what a real man is.
That's peace. That's peace. All right.
And I got 5 sons, and you know what I tell my sons?
What you tell your
Ever
son?
since they was little boys, I told them this is the only thing Mama wants y'all to do.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to take care of your family. I want you to take care of your children. You take care of your woman, and then if you got a little time left, come check on Mama. Because Mama gonna be all right. Mama got her own life, baby. And once you get yours, you do what you're supposed to do as a man.
I like that.
5 sons. Wow.
Yeah.
Dap that up.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mitchell. I know
Dap that up.
Miss Terry came in the building.
I see her.
All right, that's peace. That's peace. Now we're gonna switch over here to Queen Nice and let her tell us what a
come on, sis.
Is. Come on, sister. You heard her. Come on,
sister girl.
Let me
Anita Baker around here talking.
Prepare myself to talk.
right. Drink your water.
Get you some tea, girl.
So I define a real woman that is very strong-willed, very compassionate, understanding, and kind.
Exactly. Yeah.
A woman that knows how to be submissive and can be submissive, as Ms. Bradley has said, to the right man, but withstanding a man.
Keep going.
Withstanding a man, a woman can stand on her own too,
yes, ma'am.
and rely on her own resources to maneuver through life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, because I think the question is loaded.
What you say, Kendall?
This man over here tripping.
The question is loaded because
it is.
Let's hear
It's
it.
crazy.
Wait, you done? Queen?
The question is
Yeah.
loaded because the question, what makes a real woman, denotes that is one type of thing that makes a real woman. And that's so far from the truth.
Wait. Hold on.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, sorry, piece of the experience. The words that you're using could switch up this whole conversation.
There
And
are
when
two,
you
I
said
said.
what makes a real woman, that's a little different than what is a real woman.
Yeah, what is a real woman?
Yeah, because I don't want you to go, because that contains this whole dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go with what is as
What
a part
is.
opposed to what makes.
Yeah.
What makes? Yeah.
No, what is what is.
What is? What
Yeah.
is? What
One
is?
word can change the whole complex of the
It-
conversation.
Is
It's
versus mate.
integrity.
Yeah.
Right.
A woman of integrity makes a real woman, because a woman of integrity, what she thinks, what she feels, what she says, and what she does is all gonna be in alignment. And that means you can trust her. She's loyal. She know when to lead. She know when to follow. She know when to submit. She know when to boss up. She know when to do those things because she in alignment. So that's what makes a real woman to me.
Ooh, that's
That's
peace.
true. That's true.
Peace.
Yeah, that's
Want
true.
me to read off what Miss Bracken said?
Go ahead.
Peace. Miss Bracken, she said, my definition would start with first, a woman who knows herself, loves herself, has a good, strong moral compass, compassionate, strong, a go-getter, and can hold her own if she's single.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my questions too. All of that in this, if she's in a relationship, she understands she's a helpmate.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
That word is a little funny, but I
No, it ain't.
No, it ain't. That ain't no funny word. Is a sus. That's the
There
right
it
word.
is.
Give me 1 second. So let me finish this, and I'm gonna tell you why it's a funny word.
A helpmate.
Okay.
She's a helpmate, submissive, supportive of her man's decision, and who knows and understands how to follow her mate. He must be doing the right
Leading, of course.
Lead. Yes.
But we
Yes.
just going on our own definition, right?
Yes, we are.
Indeed.
And that's a very accurate definition of
And don't y'all see how she said that lead? That's what a woman. I mean, I don't know. That's what I say. A man's supposed to lead your woman. You're supposed to be your man's peace. Because if you bring him peace, he gonna make sure you all right. You ain't got to worry about nothing.
Let me ask this question then, because y'all hitting us with some real gems. Mr. But I got this question here. Now, reason I paused when I was reading what Chris said. Chris said all that and this, if she's in a relationship, she understands she's a helpmate. Let me ask you this, because this has been a great conversation for me since I was about the age of 19. It's been a couple years. So since that age, I've been having this discussion about this word and the way this word plays out.
Right.
Are you a helpmate to your man or a helpmeet to your man? We can start with
You said a helpmate or a helpmeet?
Helpmeet or helpmate.
Or helpmate.
Y'all think about
my opinion is that you're a helpmate.
Against the reason.
The reason. You're a helpmate because when you think about a mate, you think about a pair. And a pair is a balance to a relationship. So you have two people, a pair, that is helping one another to achieve a common goal. So yes, I believe you're a helpmate and not a help.
Ms. Bradley, go for it.
I believe in the helpmate part too, because okay, if you with somebody, right?
Yeah.
You with a man. You're supposed to be his counterpart. When I say let the man lead, people, no, I'm my own woman. I'm independent. You can still be all that, but shut your mouth. Close your mouth sometime. Listen. The thing with some women, they don't listen. They think because you listen to a man, that means you know how some women say men are henpecked.
Yeah, I true.
So when a woman, your girlfriend say, "Oh, you listen with everything he say." Who is you, Florence Johnston? You his maid? You his mammy, or you his woman?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I got to say to that?
What you got to say to that?
No, I'm his better half.
That's right.
We walking side by side. Because you don't know what he do for me.
Exactly. That's what I was looking for.
That's
what I was looking for.
Look, all you his girlfriend on is you the other woman on this side of this phone, and I said, hold on, girl, I gotta go take my baby this plate real quick. You his maid? No, I'm his confidant, baby. I'm his boo. I'm his everything.
Everything.
Exactly.
Because you don't know what he do for me, because it ain't your business to know.
That's all right.
You think that's
if I want to serve my man, I'm gonna serve my man. Just like like I said, I got 5 men. You don't think they wasn't served?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think they don't know what kind of woman they supposed to have?
Mm-hmm.
If you can't come like my mama coming, baby, you ain't for me. You just something to do at the moment.
All right. Yeah, most people are.
Hey, side note, is them little young boys still chasing you at the corner store?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. At the corner store, in my inbox.
They trying to get Miss Baker. You crooning.
Yeah, they are. You shouldn't have. You should not have.
That's it.
They want to hear me sing Joy.
Yes.
You bring me joy. Y'all tripping. Mr. Mitchell, you was going to say something.
Yeah, she just hit the nail on the head. I look at this totally different. Well, I don't look for myself in other people. You know what I'm saying? What I do, I don't expect. Because I do a lot. I go overboard. Sometimes, it may be a little excessive. So I don't expect that in return. I'm simple. Like she said, it is a partnership. We are walking side by side. Mm-hmm. There are going to be some tough decisions that have to be made that we're going to disagree on, but we can work past that.
Right.
The whole thing boils down to a partnership. What a good woman is, what a good man is so subjective. Mm-hmm. Because you have to find that person that is good for you.
Exactly. Yep.
I can't sit here and say, well, a good woman to do this, and this, or a good man is this, and this, because that is not compatible with everyone. You have to find that person that's compatible with you. That's why I say this is so subjective. It's just because if you take everybody in here, put them in a separate room and ask the men what's a good woman and ask the women what's a good man, they will have 10 totally different answers, or however many people it is. Everybody will say something totally different. And they won't be able to, then they ain't able to hear each other, because if they can hear each other, they'll say, yeah, that, and then co-sign and add some more to it. But it's so subjective that, you just have to find that person that's good for you.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, that's peace. That's peace. Is Miss Terry trying to get onto the video? You said bring them on video.
Who said bring them on?
No, I say okay. So I was just wondering. I see you said Miss Terry is watching. Is it saying that she's?
Oh, that's saying you can add her to it if you want to.
It's back. Okay. Hey, that's peace, Mr. Mitchell. I look at that. There it is. It worked now. I look at the whole thing as a real man, a stand-up guy. That's as simple as you can put it.
A real man is a stand-up guy.
Is a stand-up guy, somebody that stands on a word, that their word means everything more than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that could be to anybody, to their friends, to their lady, their family, if they have one. If not, I think somebody mentioned that, as a person, you got to be a real person, a genuine individual.
Right.
A real man is that. I don't look at a real man as having to down somebody to make themselves bigger.
Mhm.
I look at a man as somebody that's really, really, like me. When I see you doing good, I'm happy.
Mhm.
When I see
Exactly.
you doing good, I'm happy.
Right.
Miss Baker, Miss the experience,
It's Bradley.
Miss Baker,
Miss Baker.
Baker,
Y'all give me a different name every week. Last week I was Miss Pop and Miss Pop.
Baker this week, Miss Baker and the experience. When I look at everybody doing good, like
Miss Bracken.
Yeah.
I like to call it Crystal still. I don't know why.
Yeah, I love Crystal.
Yeah.
Hey, but y'all know what? Y'all know what sums it up real good for men and women, and it's very simple.
What's that?
All you got to do to be a real man or a real woman, do what you say and mean what you do. That's it. It's very simple. People make it harder than it is.
Man,
And all of that y'all both, and all of that y'all both just said is the same thing I said, integrity. Because if you
integrity.
Yeah. One word defined everything.
Integrity. Hey,
do not lie to me. I don't care what. Just don't lie, because it's a wrap. You lie to me, and it's a done deal. That I can't tolerate.
Outcome if you tell the truth. Just tell the truth.
Yeah.
What you lying
I mean, I don't care. Even if it's a hard truth. If it's a hard truth, tell me.
Okay,
I can handle that. I can handle the truth. Don't lie.
Okay, hold that thought 1 second.
We got some hard truth for you.
Miss Terry
coming
says,
right up.
Miss Terry says, nope, I'm on a plane. They got Wi-Fi on the plane. She can use that.
You can use Wi-Fi on the plane so that you can hop in this live, cuzzy.
And Miss Bracken, she says, speak on it, born power Allah. You the man. You the myth. You the legend. You
she
the
did
God.
not say you the man, but okay. He just reading in between.
He said that.
Oh, I thought she said, my bad.
No, she ain't say that.
He's seeing deep into it, ain't he?
Yeah, she said, that's cool. Call me Crystal, because Crystal is like a jewel.
It is.
It's a
precious
sparkling
gem.
jewel. I like the way they make that look. Remember,
very sparkly and
thin
pretty.
line between
love and hate.
He wanted the crystal baby.
Yeah,
I like that.
She said, "I am. You are right."
I thought she said, "I am the man." She said, "You the man." Yeah, you're the man. Okay. She said that.
No, she did. No, she didn't.
It's right there. You the man.
That is not what that says. This man is reading what he wants to read from your.
What does that say?
Oh, it does say you the man. Okay. How did I miss that?
I don't know, but you tripping. You should have said it. What's wrong with you? Miss you need to get this girl, man.
Nah, I don't need to be got.
Miss Baker,
I'm not one of those women that need
the experience. Get your people. Hey, listen, Miss Bracken
said, "Get my people."
Right.
Crystal said, I get your saying help me, because we are meeting each other where we are.
I say help mate because I am here to help you when you need me. But to me, it's different words, but kind of meaning the same.
Indeed. It's beautiful though. It's beautiful because I just used the word help meet, right? Mm-hmm. Because like I said, I've been having this conversation since I was about 19 years old. And help mate seems a lot like beyond sex. It's not, you're not worthy. And that could be male or female, don't get me wrong. But help meet, I mean, you always gonna be, like somebody mentioned the woman being the piece, right? Mm-hmm. Well, the man is also the woman's piece.
That's very
right. Exactly. So it's about meeting me where I need you at. Someone else said that. Meeting you where I need you at, right?
And see, the way I view a help mate is
the balance.
It's the balance.
That's cool too.
You have to have that balance from your partner in order to feel complete and feel, especially if you're journeying on the path of.
Right. It's somewhat
that's how I feel, sis. With the help, the mate and the help meet.
Right. Like I don't need you to meet me where I am.
I don't need you to meet me. I don't need you to meet me.
Hold on 1 second though.
I don't need you to meet me. I'm already there.
Okay,
Hello.
yeah, you
Hello,
might,
sis.
yeah, that's cool. You could be there.
Speak to me.
I'm
Okay.
here. I'm already here for you, brother. You
Right.
ain't gotta meet
You ain't
me
gotta meet
nowhere.
me nowhere.
Just
But in
use
the
me.
course,
All you
but
gotta do is use me, and I'm ready. That's
in the
it.
course of a relationship, though, it's more like riding a bike more so than walking hand in hand. Where you at today might not be where you at next year or in 5 years or in 10 years. Relationships are all about changing. And
Yeah.
so it's
Evolution is what I like
it's
to use when I
right.
think about relationships. Like we don't change, we evolve.
You got to evolve.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
also, we got to look at it as this, like you just said, like that crutch, right? Well, if you only got 30% to give,
Right.
and I hit that 70, we balancing it out to that 100%, right?
Right.
That's
Right.
the balance. Balance ain't always 50-50.
And-
I got to meet you to make sure you stay up. You
Yeah,
got to meet me
yeah.
to make sure I stay up.
Absolutely.
You dig what I'm saying? We gonna mate.
Right.
We gonna mate as well.
Well, I'm not referring to mating as in the physical
Right.
act, as in
We
it's a
it's a
verb,
difference.
an action.
It's
I'm
different.
saying mate
Right.
as in it's a noun.
It's yeah.
Explain the noun to me.
So again, it's where you equally are viewing something.
Right.
You're seeing it from a different aspect.
Mm-hmm.
When I think about a help meet, I think of someone where when you say meet me where I am, that means you're willing to accept that that person probably will not evolve. They want you
They'll
to
evolve,
see me
but
for who I am and what I am today,
And
and
that's what
accept
it
that
is.
whether change comes or not, whether
No.
I evolve or not, this is who I am.
well,
And
you do want somebody to
Yes, man. That's what it
you
means.
are, right?
Me too.
Right. But see, like what Bourne was saying a while ago, like you saying when you were saying that you might have 70 and they may have 30. But see, that's the evolution part because that's going to shift over time. It's going to go back and forth.
Mhm.
But as long as both people are putting in 100% effort,
Exactly. Yes, Mr.
it will
Mitchell.
be
That's it.
sustained.
And
It
that's
will be
That's it,
sustained.
Mr. Mitchell.
And that's what
That's
I'm
it,
saying.
Mr.
When I
Mitchell.
say 70 and 30, it could be like emotional, it could be
Right.
physical,
like
mental,
physical. Like sometimes you might not
financial.
always be physically fit,
Right.
you know, and so on and
Right.
so forth. But you know, when you talk about meeting somebody, right? Meet me with that piece. You dig what I'm saying? And not
And
the,
I can
not
match
the
you with that
IE.
piece, which is the mate part.
With the mate,
Right.
I'm matching
Right.
you.
So okay, so
Exactly.
like you said, you can match me with the piece, right?
Right.
Right.
Let me show you. Now here's where the rubber got to meet the road at.
All right.
When you say you
Okay.
can match me with the piece,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mhm.
I might be imbalanced with my piece. Right now, I need you to give me to show me this piece, to help me with this piece. So I can't really match you because I'm lacking.
You may not
And
be
that
able
means
to
you're
match
gonna
me with
pour in.
you may not be able to match me with the piece at this very moment, but I need that confirmation that eventually when I get to that one place where I'm at the 30%, you're gonna match
That's
me
the
there.
meeting and
No,
the
that's
matching.
matching.
Right.
That's
Matching
amazing.
and meeting are the same thing.
I'm not asking you to
Mating
match
is
me
different.
at where I am. That's the meet part. Like you got to meet me where I am. If
Right.
I'm only 50% emotionally healed and you're at 70% emotionally healed from your previous relationship, it scarred the both of us, right? But you're more healed than I am. I'm going to expect that you're going to help me get
Exactly.
to where
That's
Yeah.
that's what a mate does.
That's
That's what a mate is.
That's what
That's
a
not
mate
meeting.
is. What do
You know
Look,
what?
someone who
that
meets
is
you
not
where
Wait,
you are,
meeting.
hold
okay,
on.
you're 50% healed. I'm gonna
Right.
let you work through
Right.
that.
Let me interject right here to say something
Kendall.
because something
Okay,
funny
Kendall.
just happened with the dynamic right there with what y'all was just talking about that wraps this conversation because meet and mate, help mate. What you two just described was one person meeting somebody where they are and one person mating somebody. Your expectation is that he brings you up to the 70% while he's still growing to 100%, and y'all together getting over that past relationship and building something together. You expecting him to help you grow. He meeting you where you at, but he's helping you grow. So in a relationship, both are true. I think both partners have to be able to be both things at different times in the relationship. To help me and to help me.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
as you know, the experience, right? As you know, I know you know this for a fact, but that's what make the earth. The earth has to be fertile soil. And when we talk about the earth in this regard, we're talking about the brain.
Yeah.
It has to be fertile soil. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of different soils in there that some of it could be just dry sand. Right?
Right.
And when you meeting somebody, you got to know how to meet that person. And like I said, the mate, now this is pretty much semantics we just playing with.
Right.
You right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it is,
Yeah,
are you going to be able to meet me where I am?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you going to get into a relationship with me? And we speaking on relationship terms for a second. Or are you going to get into a relationship with me, help mate with me, and then say, I don't want you because you're there and you're not helping?
I don't get it. I don't get it, Born.
Relationships all the time. And in the couples that are able to transverse that space, they are the ones that make it. And the couples that can't get past that space, they are the ones that break up. But it happens all the time because people grow and evolve at different times, different speeds. And sometimes one partner is tired of waiting or tired of trying, it changes.
It does.
And they leave their partner behind sometimes selfishly.
Yes.
They leave selfishly behind. And look how many times,
The thing is when you're talking in relationship terms, you have to create a solid foundation by communication and transparency. You cannot expect somebody to help you through something if they don't know what you're going through. And us as humans, we have a tendency to not want to share too much or want to hold back and not really express ourselves. And that hurts when you're trying to establish a firm foundation with a partner. You know, that hurts it. You know, that
before you go too far in with that.
Okay.
Just this this question is only for Mr. Mitchell. And I'm gonna give my answer.
All right.
So Mr. Mitchell, do you fully express yourself and show transparency when you are getting to know somebody in relationship form?
I do, because I have to give them the opportunity to know me and what I've been through. And if they decide they want to stay after that, then we can build. But if they don't really know me, how can you go from there? If, you know, I'm not going to put out false or fake information about myself to try to make myself look better and do stuff like this. Because that's what a lot of guys and women, they'll do that to try to be impressive.
Yeah, they're prettying the package is basically
right.
They're gift wrapping the package.
But sis, that's what they doing. They meeting. They not mating.
Hello.
Because you know if you want to be with somebody as soon as you see them.
I'm gonna tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly too. You know, that way, if once you decide, then it'll be your decision whether you want to go any further or not. That's established in the firm foundation. You got to have something to stand on.
Let me ask you this, and then I'm gonna speak my piece, and then I want to hear it from these ladies. What has been your last 5 years? What has been the main reaction to you being, what do you say, open and transparent?
Right, transparent. Yeah, transparency.
No, you said open though, right?
No, well, yeah. You have to communicate. You have to be open and you have to be transparent.
Open.
Don't be afraid to put the real you out there with the fear of losing somebody.
What reaction what reactions have you gotten in the last 5 years?
Well, to the open and transparency part, I've actually gotten, it's been good. It's just some stuff, man, is beyond my control, and some stuff I really don't understand. Because like we had this discussion before about how I told you women have, more than one woman has broke up with me because I was too nice. You know, I don't call women out of their names. I can have a complete argument with my mate.
You was
No,
about
what's
to
that?
make me snap, Mr. Mitchell.
I can have a complete argument with my mate, and I'll be talking just like we talking right now, and won't be no cuss words, none of that. You know, but it's just that's the kind of stuff. And then, you know, I told y'all about the incident that happened to me. It's been almost 8 years ago. You know, with the stabbing and all that. So, you know,
Yeah. Well,
but like I've been almost a year into a relationship, so and I'm good now. You know.
Yeah.
So
hey, some years ago, man, you know what I'd have told you if you'd have told me you was nice, and this probably was about 30 years ago, right? Before I fully got into the knowledge, I'd have told you to stand on the bitch, man. But I ain't gonna say that today.
Right. Well, see, I'm gonna tell you, it's some guys, man. But see, it's some guys, man, that
you know,
it's some guys that think that, man, and I think that a lot of guys confuse abuse with being an alpha male. You know what I'm saying? They confuse the two.
We talked about that.
Where do
you can be an alpha male without being an asshole. You know what I'm saying?
Where does the nice guy finish first at?
What do you
know what?
What are you
Let me
talking
tell you.
The nice guy always finishes first.
Where?
Let me tell you something, boy. Let me tell you something. And I really mean that.
Go ahead, Mr. Mitchell.
I want to hear the question. Answer.
Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you. It don't matter how many losses I take. Yeah. I'll take every single one of them because I know all I got to win is once.
Yeah.
That's peace.
So I don't care about that. Like a young lady said a while ago, I don't go backwards.
Right.
So if somebody is going to see the value in what I have to offer, and what I mean by offer, it ain't got nothing to do with money.
Right. No, that's peace. That's peace. I dig that.
You know, I'll take every single loss that comes my way because all I got to win is one time.
No, that's peace.
And he winning right now, boy. He winning right now. He say he in a 1 year relationship.
No,
he's
winning. But like he said, nice guy, right? And then I'm going to give my spiel on it. But the question still remains: where does the nice guy finish first at?
Mr. Mitchell?
That's Mr. Mitchell.
Well, so far I haven't finished first, but hey, that's not going to change me. I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to try to put some persona out there because, you know, I'm not no street dude. I'm soft on my woman. I go all in. I love and I express my love, and I don't care about what no nigga think. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As long as she know I love her, that's all that matters.
That's peace.
And,
I like that.
And see, and the thing about me is I don't care nothing about. I ain't no street dude, none of that. But can I protect myself and my family? You damn right I can. So you know, I'm one of them fuck around and find out kind of people.
I like that.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
I'm being straight though. And that's peace. That's peace. We'll leave it there.
That's
real.
That's real.
Here's
Chris said you wrong. You know you wrong.
No, I'm just saying.
Crystal, tell him he wrong.
No, but
that's the real meal, as they say.
No, here's the
go ahead, boy, because I'm dying to hear what you got to say about this.
No, because check it out, right? I'm a nice guy, but I don't play no games, right? And I've been like that. I've been doing whatever I do. I'm never, ever, ever gonna finish last because a woman thinks I'm too nice. Nice is not just like I'm this pushover. It's
right.
I'm the guy that loves his woman enough to take care of her and want to see her in a well manner, right? I want to make sure if she well, I'm well. If she doing good, I'm doing good. And I'm just like what Mr. Mitchell was saying, the same thing, except the fact that I will not accept finishing last, right? And that's the only thing. Like nice guys, right?
Only
the first in the movies.
That's
let me say
It's true.
let me say this,
Will
Barnes.
you marry a nice guy?
absolutely I would.
Oh, in a minute.
Yo, go ahead. I'm playing with y'all. So I'm just, Mr. Mitchell, we just.
How you
no, no.
finish last?
Because tonight I want tonight to be what y'all say, so that's why I'm asking these questions. So
Nice,
Right.
nice guys
pulling out.
or girls
what-
can
what
finish
does-
first and do finish
But
first.
what's
And
the-
here's
what's the
my take on that.
percentage?
Well,
So,
see,
I'm a
let me
woman.
What
let me
does
say
that
this
mean,
real quick.
finish
Let me say this real quick,
last?
Go
Queen.
ahead, Mr. Mitchell.
If you, I said the one woman that I dealt with, and if you see her
8 years
now,
ago? Just to
no.
start.
This was within the last 5 years.
Okay, I know
He
you
said, "Is this the stabber?"
somebody
No.
stabbed you.
No,
The guy
No,
stabbed
no, it was a guy stabbed me. Yeah, but
I know.
no, this woman,
Hey, all right, go ahead.
she
Mr.
was.
It was about the girl.
Yeah.
If you see her now, which I know her, so I see her sometimes here and there. But if you see her now, she always got a new bruise on her from the dude she with now.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? She wants somebody to handle her.
Exactly
These
what I
are-
was-
This is a grown man. This is a grown woman. I'm not gonna handle a grown woman. She should be mature enough to handle, to handle herself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that guy. I'm not, and that. Well, not to get too graphic, but she was some crazy sexual stuff too. But like, not to be too graphic, but
What does it
This-
mean to
this
finish
experience-
first or finish last?
What you saying?
What does it mean when you say I'm not gonna finish last? What does it mean to finish last or finish first in this respect?
The finishing last is always getting stepped on, being dogged out. Maybe even a woman. So, are we talking about in a relationship?
Man or woman?
Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm talking about for the man regard being Mr. Nice Guy, and this, like I say, nothing wrong with it. Everybody can do what they do, but the woman might even disrespect him to the point of talking to other men. This guy's being nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going for that. You know what I mean? And
No. That's the
first.
difference between being nice and tolerating disrespect, man.
Well, hold on, though.
It's a difference.
Hold on, though. Yeah, you're right. It is different. So, but here's the deal: what the definition of a real woman that Miss Bradley gave, Miss Baker, sorry,
Queen Ice.
the experience, Queen Ice, and Crystal gave.
Hey, JJ.
Hey, JJ, peace. I'm glad to see you here. Hey, but the definition of a real woman that they gave, right, is the woman that's gonna be submissive. Each one. Well, you and Miss Baker,
Miss Baker.
and all of y'all was in the same neighborhood.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, what does it take to get y'all in that position, right? I'm not saying with an iron fist. I'm not saying that.
Right.
But with an iron word, a word. The word is a sharper sword than the sharpest knife.
Oh, Born. I was just about to say that. To get a woman to do that, that man got to carry a sword on his back. And you took the words right out of my mouth. We want a strong man.
Yeah, go ahead.
We want a man that's gonna put it down. That don't mean being abusive. We want a man to say, "Hey, baby, slow down now. You're talking a little bit too much."
Right, no doubt.
Stay in your. We want a man with a sword on their back. We don't want no.
You can do all of that without. You can do all that without being loud.
Mr. Mitchell, I'm gonna say this. Just because you a nice guy, don't mean you no punk.
That's right.
Don't know woman no soft man.
But
I agree. And so here's my addition.
Look, right, sis. Don't know real woman want no soft man.
I gotta add this on.
Go ahead.
Because he's nice. Because he's nice, don't make him a punk, but that don't make the woman that he's dealing with try not to punk him.
That means you're dealing with the wrong woman, baby. You ain't dealing with no woman.
That's why I am where I am today.
Yeah,
that's why I am where I am today.
Because a real woman gonna appreciate that. You ain't had no real woman, baby. Get you one.
She's not talking to me.
No, I know she.
I am talking to you, ain't you?
You're talking to me, girl.
I am talking to you.
You're talking to the
Get
guys
you
like that?
one. Go
Get
on.
you a real woman, baby. That's what you need.
I've had a couple.
Miss
real
Baker
women.
that was a challenge.
I've had a couple real women. Ms.
Challenge.
Right. In that moment, in that exchange, I just felt like this was Mufasa and Scar.
You're right. I'm like,
how dare you challenge me?
Right, really?
Is that a challenge?
Hold on 1 second.
Temper.
This is what we here for, y'all. This is what we here for. This is what we here for.
See, this is grown folks conversations, right?
Exactly.
Right.
But no.
I want to address that though. I want to address the nice guys finish last.
Okay, you can address that.
I
But I still got okay, cool. But we got let me just say this part.
Go ahead.
With Miss Baker, right? Because she said you're a woman, right?
Right. She challenged you.
Well, look,
she scarred you.
The women, hey, the women. Okay, so when I deal with a woman, you know what your definition. I'm going by y'all definition now, right?
All right now.
So this is how I catch that. I put y'all definition to work, not my own.
Okay.
So whatever y'all said was the real woman, is y'all define the women that I try to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
And it ain't work for you, huh?
No, I ain't say that now.
It didn't work out too good for him, sis.
Clearly, sis, it did not work out for him that well.
Well, y'all finna get in my inbox or what?
Look how he looking.
I can't hop in your inbox. I'm a taking lady, but
hey, take.
Furthermore, I view you as a brother, so I would never do that.
I'm talking Katrina, Miss Baker,
Bradley
Baker. Because but listen, on the real though, all the fun and games aside, right? And what y'all said is a real woman, right? That's what I go after, you know. And then like a nice guy goes after that too, because I'm a nice guy. I just don't tolerate nonsense. A lot of nice guys, and this is like Mr. Mitchell said, this is who we are. We can't transform to not being a nice guy at times.
Right.
I'm always going to be a nice guy,
always.
But I'm never going to tolerate nonsense. And a lot of women, when they see you as a nice guy, especially when we say it, they start dogging the man. I will say this.
I've told y'all this before. Those are adult females. Them are not women. Real women sis. Real men just because they're nice.
A real woman. A real woman appreciates
all in this same basket of bad apples.
Mr. Mitchell,
all women don't treat nice guys like crap.
Mr.
We don't
Mitchell,
try to walk over y'all.
Let me ask Mr. Mitchell a question.
Now, let me say this real quick first.
Mr. Mitchell said that he spoke about the difference between alpha males. Right? Because you got inside the alpha male, you got different definitions in there of the alpha male, right? But we also know, contrary to popular belief, there are some women that consider themselves, and I might consider, and they are alpha females. And those alpha females, sometimes when they get with a nice guy, they'll lose control and stand on being in control of the man and the relationship, as opposed to, like we said, the semantics being there help me
both ways.
Let me say this real quick.
Stand on a man.
I've seen a adult female dog a man out. Yes, I have.
So, what is it? An adult male when he's dogging a woman out?
He's an adult male. Yes.
Okay, cool.
He's definitely not a real man. A man
let me say this.
never dog a woman out. A real man.
Let me say this real quick, in respect to what you were saying, Born.
Let me just comment, and then you can say your piece.
Okay.
Mr. Simmons said it took you fellas a while, but you two men have best described what a real man is. He's a person who loves his woman and definitely doesn't care what others think. He is and not take negativity. Okay, see, that's it. That's it.
Right. That's what I say. I'll say this. Now, I'll say this about myself. I'm one of those people that quitting is not an option for me. You know what I'm saying? I will fight for the relationship until the very end, until she gives me nothing else to fight for. And then I have no choice but to walk away.
At what point is that?
It pretty much have to be told, look, this ain't working. But I'm that easy to get rid of, though, because all you have to say is, look, I don't want this no more, and I'm gone. I won't fight no more. If I don't have nothing else to fight for, but I just don't, I don't believe, man, that.
Wait a minute. Wait.
You see your face? I swear. Are you looking at your facial expressions?
He need to rewatch this.
I'll be watching this.
I don't know. That's what I said. I say that about myself. You know, I tend to want to fight for. I'll fight to the very end. Now, don't confuse fighting for. Hold on. Let me explain this first. Don't confuse fighting for the relationship over fighting over a woman, because I'm not going to fight over a woman with another man. That I will not do.
Totally different.
Yeah. So don't confuse the two.
Yeah, no, we got that.
You know, so it's just, you know,
so
I believe that there's a chance. I don't know, man. I don't know why I'm that way, but I am. You know, I'll fight for it.
What would you fight through, though?
That's because you're loyal.
I'm very loyal. Very loyal.
What would you fight through, though?
Well, it depends, man. I can't really set a standard on it, but I'm not going to. I'm now physical violence, just somebody that's just like. Now, if you're just being a total ass to me, I'm not gonna put up with that shit. You know, it's levels to it. You know, I'm not talking about being, like you said, like being a pushover. I'm not even close.
Okay.
But it's just that if I feel like there's hope for the relationship, I'll fight for it. But if I don't, if I've lost hope, then I have to let it go. You know.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you for your perspective, Mr. Mitchell.
Pop your spill.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So let me get back to the nice guy finishing last, as my brother said.
No. I said the nice guy only finishes first in the movie.
He said, right. That was his statement, that the nice guy only finishes first in the movies. And here's my rebuttal to that. The nice guy always finishes first. Here's why. Because he always remains true to thine self.
Yeah.
And if you can sleep easy at night with all of the decisions that you have to make throughout your day, and you can sleep easy at night knowing that you made the best decision for what you needed to do and all of the obstacles that you encountered, regardless of what the outcome was, it could have been a negative outcome. Let's say, for example, you got fired at work, right?
Right.
You wouldn't consider the nice guy finishing first in that situation, right? But in essence, depending on how he's looking at the situation, God put me in a position to quit that job or for me to get fired because there's something else that's going to come along that's going to be better suited for my life and my journey.
1 second.
So it all depends on how objective you look at things.
Let me. We're gonna get back. Listen, when you just said somebody getting fired at work, nice guy, right?
Yeah, the nice guy.
Depending on what he got fired for.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Because if he got fired because he's too nice, too much of a pushover, they feel like, oh, we get him out of here, man. We get some, that happens. And that's being too nice. And that guy finishes last when he was the best. He didn't finish
last, though. Like,
he ain't got no money coming in.
A pushover police officer, right? Who wants a pushover police officer? Someone that is too fucking nice. I'll tell you who. Everybody in my community wants these police officers to interact with us in a nice manner.
I used to be a police officer.
I know.
But in his superior's eyes, you're too fucking nice. You never issue tickets. You never take people to jail. You're always trying to rationalize and reason.
What if he get
this
fired
isn't the line of work for you. You need to find someplace else to work.
You're bringing exactly what I said. Because if he get fired, like you just said, you need to get find some other place to work, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you got to find someplace else to work because you're too nice by your superior, you're not. first. You're
You
finishing
are
last.
finishing first
You
because
are
that
out of a
inspires
job.
you.
To do something better.
Thank
Do
you.
what you're called to do.
Thank
He wasn't
you.
called. He wasn't called to be
Being
a
a police officer just wasn't your calling,
Wasn't
but
his calling.
helping people
What was
is.
it? Being a librarian?
No.
Hey,
Maybe.
I used to, hey,
Maybe.
hold
Maybe
on.
you'll turn to being
I
a
can
counselor
actually add
or
some perspective to this.
or
You be
youth
working with
or
children.
working as a community
Anything.
leader.
The experience, do you have anything
But-
to say?
Let me say this. I can add something to what y'all actually directly to what y'all talking about. I was a police officer.
Indeed.
Mhm.
What
So,
city?
and I worked in here in Texas, Odessa, Texas.
Okay, yeah, when you said
And-
you was in Texas,
Mhm.
okay.
I was
what city though?
Oh, he said
I was quickly moving up the ranks, and I made it all the way. I was a sergeant over the Internal Affairs Division.
Mhm.
Okay.
I policed the police.
internal affairs.
You told us that? Mr.
Mhm.
Mitchell, man, some things you got to keep in the archives. Hey, don't
told-
know police like that.
No, I actually policed the police. I was the one that
That's
Yeah,
the
and-
ones that I don't like. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
those are the ones that other police officers don't like, especially when you do your job.
Yeah, that's what I
They
said.
don't like internal affairs at all.
No,
Exactly.
I
they
did.
don't like that.
I had countless convictions of police officers. My downfall was when I got one of our deputy chiefs.
Mm.
Why?
Then they knew that.
Fucking up. That's
Be-
why he wasn't doing right.
Oh, because they knew that nobody was off limits.
Right.
Because I believe if you cannot police, if you can't police the police, how you gonna police the public? That's why we have all this bullshit going on now. Because they are not policing the police.
Right. And
Right.
your downfall was because you were.
I got a deputy chief. I wanted him to go to jail. They wouldn't put him in jail, but they let him retire.
Well, not
and
exactly
I wanted
what he did or what you wanted him to do or
Well,
what you wanted him to do. But you were following the rules, right? You was doing
Yes,
the
sir.
right thing.
Absolutely.
That's the nice
Always
thing.
did the right thing.
And
Yes.
and that's great. I applaud it. But that's doing the right thing is being a nice guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And being
Well,
a
you
nice
can't-
guy and
You can't enforce the law. You can't enforce the law and break the law at the same time.
right.
So, you
We got that. So you were doing the right thing, right?
Mhm.
And you were making sure everything went by the rules, right? And you, with your own words, you said two words: a compound
that was my
downfall, and that
Yes,
means
sir.
that you was being too nice in their eyes.
No,
No,
that
you
meant,
didn't.
no. It wasn't because I was being too nice. It was because,
Not being
because-
nice is following the rules.
but hear me out. What happened was after I did that investigation, they took me out of internal affairs and moved me to a patrol sergeant. Now that's a big difference. That's a big difference.
They demoted you.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a demotion because the pay was the same. They
Oh.
restructured me.
Oh,
So
okay.
they restructured me but then I saw, crazy stuff started happening. They started messing with my family. My mom got like 5 tickets in a week, that kind of nonsense.
Oh, wow.
And I got to the point,
Dirty ass
What you do?
police officers, boy.
I got to the point that where I was going to hurt somebody. So I walked away. I quit.
What did
And-
you do though?
He quit.
Mhm. Mhm.
I quit. But here's the thing. 7 months after 7 to 8 months after I left, our chief of police got indicted for child pornography by the FBI. So they knew that nobody was off limits as far as I was concerned. And I followed every lead. When citizen complaints came in, I followed them to a T, especially when they came from my community because I grew up in that city.
Right.
Right. So if you want to call that finishing last, I'll finish last every time.
No, you didn't finish last. You finished.
No,
first.
No, you finished first
Right.
because
So
that
then-
line of work just
So-
wasn't for you.
That's what
You didn't have it
Kendall.
in you
That's
to be
what
a dirty
Kendall
cop.
just was talking about. That's what Kendall was just talking about. Integrity. Don't let
Yes.
nobody take your integrity from you.
Yes.
Never
Because
that.
that's when
And
you
that's why
become
you
less
finished
than a
first.
man. That's when you become less than a woman. If you ain't got your integrity, or your word is your bond, you ain't got nothing. I don't care who you are or what you're doing. You can be the president.
Yeah. Your word got to be bond regardless to whom or what. Right?
Right.
And you got to stick by your guns. He was hired to be, what you say, internal revenue or internal affairs and whatnot.
Affairs.
Yeah.
Internal affairs.
That's what you were supposed to do. You were doing your job. You was looking out for the good of the people.
Mm-hmm.
You have integrity. And if a person don't appreciate that, when you walk away, you ain't losing nothing.
At all.
Right.
Talk that.
That's what I say. I feel like all I got to win is one time.
That's why when sis say good guys don't finish last, they don't.
They finish first.
You winning, baby. You already
Absolutely.
winning.
Agreed.
Thank you, Miss Experience.
Okay, Miss Kendall.
I wanted to hear this.
Agreed.
You ain't never gonna finish last born being a good guy because you're always gonna be on top. Being a good guy, you always gonna be on top.
True to your authentic self.
Stay true to yourself.
Well, let's not forget that I did say that being a nice guy is one thing because I'm a nice guy, but I don't tolerate no nonsense. Nice.
So everything you do, you finish first, right?
Being a nice guy is rough.
All right, then. That's what
you
I'm
hear me,
saying.
sis. Being a nice guy is rough. Well, don't never think a nice guy finished last because you don't. Because you always on top. Because you're keeping your integrity.
So I want.
So don't never let nobody put you in a box because you're a nice guy.
I wanna talk about something to flip that same topic, right? So you're talking about nice guys, right? And so you flip it. I really perceive myself to be a nice girl, and if I thought that there was no way I could win being nice, all hope would be gone for me to even try, right?
Exactly. Right.
As Mr. Mitchell and Tina and Katrina are saying, if you believe that you act based on your integrity, you understand that the things that are not for you will leave you, whether it's a person, a job, an experience, and you're going to keep attracting yourself to the experience, the tribe, the crew, the people, the job that is for you, where you can be appreciated and celebrated for who you are.
Exactly.
That's one thing. And then the second thing about you saying you don't tolerate bull, that you nice, but you saying you're not a pushover. And I agree with you 100%. I don't think it's a woman out here that want to push over for a man. But I think how it can get cloudy or gray is when you talk about you don't tolerate bull, which makes sense, right? But that's also a spectrum. So how do you not tolerate bull? Would you put somebody in their place with your words? Would you fight? Would you kill them? What does that mean to you, and how far are you willing to go to not tolerate bull?
That's right, Kendall, because bull gonna come at you from every angle. It's how you
no
dodge.
matter who you are, gonna come at the preacher and the pimp the same.
Show is.
But how they handle it gonna be different.
Yes, ma'am. That's exactly it.
So how you handle it?
That's why I say if you're a man or a woman, stand in it. Stand your ground, stand by your beliefs, and keep your integrity, and be good to people. And you win it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you're wrong, admit it. There's some things that don't have to be arguments. Everybody's so argumentative. It's like, and like I said before, we've had this talk. If my girl come to me and say, "Baby, you hurt my feelings," I'm not gonna be like, "Well, you hurt my feelings the other day." That's where the argument started. I'll be like, "Baby, I'm sorry. I won't do that again." Everything don't have to be confrontational. That's the thing and it's like when you say everybody talking about, I ain't gonna put up with no bull, I ain't gonna put up with everybody standing their ground. Well, if you got two people standing here and that force field in the middle, nobody's moving. We're not going one way or the other. We just stuck. Well, we have to. man, you have to be able to apologize sometimes.
And
You know, and you
compromise.
have right. It just everything don't have to be a fight.
Yeah, just like you said, Mr. Mitchell, when you had your two hands up like that and talking about if we battling each other, that's what that meet mean. You're trying
Right.
to
We trying to come here, not
you ain't
we
trying to
doing
meet.
this. You know,
You're trying to come together. That's mating.
right.
That meeting. I understand what you're saying, but they ain't trying to hear that bullshit right now. To put it bluntly, now if you mating, baby, you got a problem with me, set it on. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, so I can correct
Oh,
myself.
absolutely. I will tell you. You know, that's what I say. That's not an issue.
Mr. Mitchell, that meeting right here and that meeting over here, that mean, like I said, I ain't trying to hear your bullshit today.
Mitchell show.
Right. Here, so
That's what I mean. I ain't trying to hear nothing you saying. When I finish getting mad, then come talk to me, maybe.
Well, see, that's what I was gonna say. Here's the thing: if we at that point where nobody's listening, and every both because if two people are talking, nobody's listening.
Yeah, they both.
I will hear you out. I will stop talking and let you talk. And if I go to talk, you start talking again, I will stop. I will hear you out, and I will come to you when you're ready to listen. But as long as you cut me off, I'm not gonna, because if both people are talking, nobody's listening.
Right.
Then the only way you're gonna get to a common goal is we have to hear each other.
Each other, yes.
That's peace. That's peace. Now here go the cold part. Let me say this. I'm gonna speak to the experience.
June Kane. Who is June Kane?
That's my nephew.
Hi, nephew.
Peace.
June Kane just joined us.
June. That's my nephew. Peace. Just peace. Like
That's
that.
peace.
I like that. Yeah. So I'm gonna speak to to the experience and to Miss Baker and to Mr. Mitchell.
Okay.
The experience asks how do we put somebody in their place? We go back a few minutes. My sword is always sharp, right? And we carry sayings, we carry on with sayings that we don't actually use, but we like to say them, saying without doing, right? And so one saying that a lot of people say all the time is steel sharpens steel, right? Now, if my tongue is real sharp with these words, that's my sword, right? Because obviously I'm not punching the lady in the eye, but I might hit her in her head with these words.
I hope not.
So Mr. Little said, bullshit.
No, he didn't.
I hope not. Oh shit!
We gonna have a different program if you do that.
Right.
I don't know. But check it out, though. If my sword is sharp enough to sharpen her up, that's how I do it. See, we ain't got to go into the abuse. We ain't got to go into the verbal abuse. But your sword got to be sharp. I'm like you, Mr. Mitchell. I don't got to get loud. As a matter of fact, I can't even talk loud. For some reason, with my vocal box, right? Not the cords, the box won't let me talk loud. Said the box won't let me talk loud. It won't. So listen, I can't even talk loud. So I don't get into them loud arguments and different stuff like that.
I get loud.
I don't. You can get.
I can't get loud, sis. People always ask me all the time, how do you argue with people without arguing with them? You sound the same way all the time.
You do
exactly.
Not.
I get that all the time.
You do not either.
Ain't it right? I don't argue. With
another dude, I'm a swing. If it's another dude, I'm not gonna argue at all. I'm a swing. So
they got loud on the show. The both of y'all got loud
over talking each other.
Yes. Miss Baker got loud.
Well, that's just trying to,
but I don't argue, though. I don't argue. I don't have to argue with you. For what?
Nah.
I can get my point across without arguing with you.
That's talking smooth. Okay.
That's that Nita Baker.
That's that Nita Baker. All day. I love it.
What'd you say, Born? Now I'm talking soft.
Yeah, you talking smooth. You got that sultry voice. I hear you. But no, that's all good. Anyway it go. So for me personally, let me say this though, real quick. Wait, first, experience. You got anything to say?
Nah. And I'm just listening. You saying you could do it with words? You a bad man, cause
You did? You
huh?
did?
I'm just saying that's a challenge for a lot of men,
Yeah.
especially you alpha dudes.
Well, you know, you got
Well,
experience.
my brother
or you
ain't
should-
even an alpha. You an omega, remember?
Omega, indeed, indeed.
There he
Got
is.
that. You feel me?
Hey,
So-
you feel me?
Listen, so here's
Omega indeed. Okay, so maybe that's a trait of the Omega men. Okay.
It is.
yeah,
They're able to balance.
yeah, and
Okay.
here's the cold part. Like I say, you know, when we like, you know, the experience, you know, you should know, and I believe you do. When we study, and we don't just study one thing, we study everything within and out of the universe, and we supposed to. And when we studying all of that, like somebody said something about studying the queen, you know what I'm saying? We got to study everything and everyone if we're going to be interacting with that person. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to interact the same way with Queen Ice as I do with the experience or Miss Baker or Mr. Mitchell. I can't, right? Because y'all are individuals.
Right.
So, but I got to know how to either get sharp from y'all or sharpen y'all up,
Right.
right? If we're not having this kind of general conversation, one-on-one conversation is going to be a monster.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Everybody I talk to, even little kids, I come away with something. You know what I mean? That's sharpening me up.
It is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most
So this,
definitely. Yeah. Most definitely. Yeah.
yeah. And so that's what I try to do. And I try to, like you said, how I'm using the sword to see what I can do. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listening has become a lost art. Everybody want to get their point across, but nobody wants to hear the other person's point of view.
Right.
So let me ask y'all a question. Have you ever left a relationship because the woman just doesn't listen?
No, I would say that it was a combination of things. One thing would never do that, because where you say don't listen.
So no, it may be other issues. There may be other issues, but for you, your foundation is just, I don't care what we go through, she just don't listen. And I just can't keep trying to sharpen her and she don't listen or respond to me. Is that enough reason for you to leave a relationship, or have you left one for it?
I can't say that I have, but if you have to be able to communicate with each other. That's part of a relationship. And if she's shutting down, if she's not listening to what I'm saying, or if she's not having any input in what we're doing, I mean, you're gonna fail regardless. I mean, you can hang in there as long as you can, but you're fighting a losing battle. There has to be communication.
I'm with that. I'm with what Mr. Mitchell said, but I would say yes, I have. And the reason I have is because a lot of times, and Mr. Mitchell said just a minute ago in different words, but a lot of times people speak to be heard and not understood. And that's the difference, right? And so a lot of times when you talking to somebody and speaking to them and trying to get things, your point across in a clear way so that they can understand it and they not listening, yeah, I'm out. I got, because it's like talking to a wall.
It is.
And then a lot of times as people get older, and when in this case, when I say older, when you get past the age of 25, right? Some of your experiences might have become the building blocks, the bricks for the wall that won't let that person listen. It can be man or woman, whichever side you're dealing from. And if they not listening, and you are telling them the right thing, right? So that they can do better, and they won't listen, now you gotta walk away. Because like Queen I said and Mr. Mitchell said, sometimes you gotta leave to do better.
Right.
Right? You gotta leave that nonsense. And I might, we can interchange the word nonsense for whatever y'all want.
Right.
But sometimes you gotta leave that nonsense where it stands at. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to grow. Because like I said a minute ago, we talk about the earth, and the earth could be, it's the brain, and that brain could be unfertile soil. You know what I'm saying? What do I look like? What do a man look like wanting to have babies, right? And dealing with a woman that don't want to have babies,
kids, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so if she don't want to, man, the brain is going to be messed up. The body might be messed up because of the brain. Get pregnant and constantly have miscarriages. No disrespect to those who have miscarriages, but it might be stress from the brain.
Could be.
Because the soil is not fertile.
Right.
And then when that woman get with somebody that she feel really good about, that soil might be fertile, and then she had that baby.
That just reminded me, today, and this is just a little bit off topic, but definitely in alignment with what my brother said. I was watching the story of Jeezy and Jenny May.
Who's Jenny May? I don't know.
Jenny May is
the wife,
right?
Jenny, she used to be
a talk show host on the TV show called The Real.
The Real.
I haven't seen The Real.
The
Besides
Real,
The Real True Live too.
Right. The Real is with a panel of 4 women that talk about shit similar to what we talk about. But anyway, one of the people on The Real is the twins, Tia and Tamara Mowry.
Yeah. I love them girls.
So anyway, Jenny Mai was sharing her story about how she was previously married before she met Jeezy, and her husband really desired children, but she did not have a desire for children. Ultimately, her first marriage did not work out, and within months of her and her husband divorcing, he moved on with a new chick and got her pregnant. And about 2 years later, she meets Jeezy, and now her and Jeezy have a baby. And so she talks about the journey of, at that moment in her life when she did not desire children, that was God. That was a higher power speaking to her to let her know this just isn't the right man for you, because when the right man came along at the right time, that desire to have children now became very fluent in her life.
Everything fit.
Everything fell in alignment with her life at that point.
And his sword might have been sharper.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because she said that her and Jeezy had really long talks about children.
That's exactly. See, the sword might have been sharper.
Right.
Yeah.
Communication.
Yeah, you got to
So,
communicate.
Mr. Mitchell, with communication, I think you confused one of our viewers. So Crystal said, how can Mr. Mitchell stay in a relationship if he says communication is the key, but they're not listening? I'm confused. So earlier you were saying that you could possibly stay in a relationship with
No. He asked me if I had ever left a relationship. Or the question was, I don't think Boris, I think one of the ladies said it. If I had ever left a relationship because she wouldn't listen. And I said it was a combination of factors, not just that one thing. So it may have sounded confusing, but no.
Okay. Hey, let me add this too.
Deep.
Crystal also, right before that, she kind of combined the two questions. And she said, but if you're not listening, is that communication?
Nope, not at all.
Not at all.
Definitely not.
We all agree that it is not.
It's so funny.
I don't agree.
Communication is a two-way street.
Right.
Why don't? Oh, brother does not agree. Let's hear this. Why do you?
Okay,
not?
Born. Why you don't agree?
Let's hear. Please enlighten us.
Can I communicate with my body language?
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you see that with your third eye, right? Don't you take from it?
That's what you visualize, but we're talking about listening, which is a skill that you can't do with your third eye.
And that's still
communication. Just listening.
It's multiple things.
It can be multiple, right? It can be multiple
Right.
avenues.
And she said, but if you're not listening, is that communication?
No.
My body language can communicate to
but if
you.
I have my eyes closed, your body language means nothing. Right?
You listen with your eyes.
No. Who listens with their eyes closed?
What?
Exactly.
Everybody listens with their eyes closed.
Okay, so if your ears
so
are
if
shut,
I can't see you.
You said everybody listens with their eyes closed?
Yes.
What?
You can listen very clearly with your eyes closed.
You said everybody listens with their eyes.
I think so.
Okay, explain it.
So again, if you close your eyes, you can hear the most purest things, whether it be music, whether it be someone's voice. You hear things without seeing it.
Okay, and then okay, so that's great. So now we go to this next one. When you said with your eyes closed, right? You can listen. But how many times have y'all heard or seen anyone say, "Man, I'm not listening to that shit," but they see your body.
We all heard that.
But they see your body, and they can tell what. Look! What posture did I just do?
Like I'm not paying you no attention.
What difference does it make what posture you're doing?
Well, when I say I'm not listening,
if you tell me you're not, if you tell me you're not listening, or you start speaking and I close my eyes, I really can't tell you what you're doing physically.
A lady come around me, she gonna be able to tell what I'm doing physically.
Oh, please.
She close her
Hey,
eyes.
hey, sis.
I will close my eyes and you're a motherfucker.
Look, sis. We've been on this live for a while. I'm not listening to none of y'all with my eyes. Only thing that matters, what I'm listening to you with, it ain't even my ears. I'm listening to you with my heart. I'm open. I'm open to everything y'all got to say right now. It don't matter how you look at me. It don't matter about what's going. I'm not listening with no open ears. I'm listening with an open heart.
That part.
Do we got to keep receipts here? What do you mean when you say you're not listening to us with your eyes and all of that stuff there?
Because that don't matter. If I'm not feeling you, what you saying don't mean nothing to me no way.
Well, hold that thought there, Miss Baker, because I happen to remember when you told Mr. Mitchell that him doing his hands like this here. You said that we couldn't even see you. You said that he was doing his hands like this here. That means your eyes you was listening with your eyes.
No, I was listening with his words, what he was saying.
But you did like that. You said
because the whole night you've been talking
about his hands though.
I know I seen him.
But you said
but that ain't what I got the meaning about what he was saying.
But you said this is how they stay apart.
The meaning that I got about what he was saying, I could see him doing anything. But what he said was that's his expression that he used.
Expression is a part of communication.
And when I came back and said
you don't need an expression to communicate.
In this case, she just said expression. So
but expressions without words. Expressions without words.
He's killing you, huh?
No, listen, y'all. That's the expression that he used.
Crystal, it's all about the fun. It's about the fun.
That's the expression that he used, how he put his hands together. You see how his hands never came together? Because you're trying to meet. You're trying to meet at the crossroad. If you got a mate, you already there, baby.
And he communicated that.
If we together right now, okay, Born, me and you together.
That to you with his hands.
No, he communicate with his mind. He communicated with me with his heart. Is what I'm saying.
Wait, boy, raise the answer. Oh, shoot, she said with his mind. Okay, so.
It doesn't. I'm trying to say it doesn't matter.
On that one.
No, it doesn't matter what he was physically doing. Is what I'm trying to say.
She was hearing it with her whole self.
I was hearing it with my whole self.
Got you. When I was
been jumping up and down and doing cartwheels on the bed. He could have been in the bed with a woman doing what the hell he was doing. I didn't hear him by what his actions were. But
you repeated his action with your words.
Yeah.
Because y'all can't see me. So I wanted y'all to know that I
and if we would have seen you, you would have did it with your physical.
With your hands, right?
No, I wouldn't, because I didn't.
But did you do it with your words?
I did it with my words. I didn't do it with my hands.
Oh, that's okay. We did. That's all I'm saying. Okay, we communicated without with like this without having to.
Because y'all can't see me. I was just trying to explain what he was doing and why his hands wasn't coming together. Because he's not here. He's not meeting with his girl. His girl is his mate.
Right. I want to respond to Crystal's question. Right. So, when I was on the road traveling and training, about 80% of the trainings that I taught were around communication, right? And my favorite thing to start everybody off with was everything communicates. And that is one of the principles that I used to reiterate throughout the training day. So when Crystal asked, when somebody's not listening, is that still communicating? It's not communicating effectively, but usually they giving off clues that they not trying to hear you or they not listening. And those clues might come through body language, or those clues might come through the energy that they put out, and you feel it in your aura. So you just they ain't feeling me. They ain't trying to mess with me without them even saying it. So everything communicates. Now, whether you're an effective communicator or not is another conversation to be had.
Right.
But your face will give things away without your permission.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
That's peace right there.
That's
the experience.
That's
the experience.
That's it. That hit the nail right on the head.
So Kendall, you can't see me, but do you feel what I'm saying to you?
I feel you. I feel you.
Right.
And you can't even see me, can you?
Right. Nope, can't see you, but I can feel you.
I use that example with Mr. Mitchell because y'all can see him. He can't see me.
Right.
But I feel everything he's talking about because I can hear him through me. I don't hear him because he's making gestures. I hear him because I'm open and I'm listening to what he got to say. And I'm feeling him. I'm not listening with my ears. I'm listening with my heart. It's a difference.
That's peace. I like that too. But let me ask you real quick. If I was to say that the two people in a relationship stay this far apart because they one want to be over here and do this and one want to be over here and say that, how far am I saying they're apart?
I don't understand what you mean.
Indeed, you won't, because this right here is the part of the communication that makes it so apart. So you would never understand when I say they one stay this far apart because she want to stand on her ground and he stay this far apart because he want to stand on that ground. It has no meaning whatsoever unless I go like this to effectively show you one person being over here and one person being over here and can't come together because they battling about what's going on. That's the communication gap that I'm talking about. When you got some people, we have sometimes, I should say not people, sometimes we have to effectively communicate with our words and our expressions, our physical expressions, so that a person can understand. You know, the only reason
why?
Huh?
Why you say that?
Because, like I said, if two people want to,
you understand what I'm saying to you. Can you see me right now, brother? Can you actually see me and my facial expressions?
What are you saying?
What I just said. I'm saying what I just said. You can't see my facial expressions and how I'm communicating with you, but you feel me, right? You understand what I'm saying to you, right?
Tell me.
No. Answer the question. Do you understand the communication I got for you right now? With no facial expressions.
What are you saying?
You can't even see me right now.
Yeah, I can't feel you either.
If you didn't feel me, why are you chiming in on so many things I'm saying to you? Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. How do you know it's about right if you can't see what I'm saying to you?
Which part?
Any part. The whole hour and 48 minutes we've been online.
No, because when Mr. Mitchell said this,
I'm not talking about Mr. Mitchell.
Now it's
about me and you.
giving it
I'm
all
talking
away.
about me and you.
Hold up.
I'm talking about me and you.
It's Tina giving it all away now.
I got a crown on my head. You understand me? You walking with a sword on your back, but I got a crown on my head.
No, my sword.
So how you communicating with me and you can't even see me?
The sword not on my back.
Okay, wherever it is, but I know a crown on my head though.
Did you see?
So how you communicating with me and you can't see me?
It is.
It ain't. No, we ain't talking about nobody but me and you. Sis ain't here.
I'm talking to you.
Ain't here. Kendall ain't
I'm talking
here.
to you. I
Answer
said,
my
did you
question
see
then.
me? I said, did you see me when I said the sword is my tongue? Did you see that?
That ain't what I asked you though. Answer the
No,
question that I asked you.
Sorry about that. That's what I'm asking you.
Me. I'm asking you, the questions right now.
Okay, give me a question.
How are you communicating with me and you can't see me? How you holding a whole conversation with me and you can't see me?
I can hold a conversation with you, but it's no.
Kendall, he just said it got to be a visual view for you to hold a conversation with somebody. Ain't that what he just said, sis?
And
If you
her
can't
point
see me,
is,
how do you know I'm real?
And her point is she communicating with you effectively using just her
you
words.
can't even see me.
No, what he said was
that ain't what I
that.
said.
No, what he said was
when you put the two hands up, yes, you did.
He was saying that you can also communicate with body language. He said you can also communicate with body language, not
So it might be a misinterpretation.
No, that's not what he said, Mr. Mitchell. He said you can't communicate without body language. You communicate with me without body language.
No, in the scenario that he was just using with the two hands, he said he was saying that if he took the two hands away, you wouldn't. If he took the two hands away, that you wouldn't be able to understand what he was saying.
You saying the same thing I'm saying. Y'all can't see my face, and you're still talking to me.
No,
it make sense.
Talking and effective communication are two different things.
We've been talking very effectively all evening, and you ain't seen my face all evening, baby. So how are you effectively talking to me and you can't see me?
I'm effective.
I don't even want you to answer. I want you to think about it. These are
softball pitches.
That's somebody right there. That's somebody mama right there. She said, I want you to go sit and think about it.
I see you.
Right.
Take your ass to the corner and think about what you're saying.
Right.
He can't see me, and he talking pretty damn good.
You said, watch your words.
You in timeout.
Pretty damn well to me.
Boy, you're in timeout, bro.
Right.
Born is in timeout right now. How in the hell you talking to me and you can't see me, man?
Wait.
How in the fuck I understand what you're saying, but you can't see me, man?
Let's put a pause to this. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let's
I love you, though. I love you.
I know you do, but listen to this.
When you come to me, you better put the whole armor on, baby, because I got something for you.
God.
And I'm telling you, you can communicate and make me. Let me how.
Round of applause.
Why are you talking to me?
You gotta let me listen. You gotta let me say something.
No, because you don't need to say nothing. Because you ain't supposed to be talking to me, brother. You can't see me, so why you talking to me?
Happening.
Y'all. I'm just.
It got to, Miss Baker.
I'm just messing.
I know. We know. This the show.
Ooh, man.
Listen to the answer.
That almost made me spit my drink. Golly.
Hey, keep your drink. Listen, Miss Baker. When you ask the question, let me answer it. Check this out. We could talk all day, but the effective part of the communication is going to be lacking. You see what I'm saying? We could do this, but if I see you, one of the things that I try to do all the time is sorry, I'm getting the text at the same time. One of the things that I try to do, I like to talk to somebody in particular, looking them in their face. If I can look them in their face, I can see more emotion going in. That's a better form of communication. You see what I'm saying? Now I could talk to them all along and not know they mad because I can't see their face. I can't see their defensive posture. I can't see their gestures. That's all of the forms of communication. Just talking verbally, you can misinterpret. You can misinterpret, and that'll be miscommunication. This is all I'm saying. So when we talk, like I said, when I was giving the example of you saying what Mr. Mitchell did, right? The communication was this. With his words, along with his words, he showed you. That was a display of communication. You see what I'm saying? And you repeated it. So now when you repeated it, we understood where you was coming from because you said when he did his hands like this. So we knew where you was coming from. But if he just had said it, as I said, if two people stay apart and
Right.
one is over here and one is over here, y'all have no idea what I'm talking about. That's why I'm telling you, that's where the breakdown in communication comes in at. Because I'm just saying, one person stay right here, one person stay right here. Y'all don't know the distance apart, but when I do like this, it becomes effective communication. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm doing. And I love you.
All right.
Miss Baker.
I know you do. I'm lovable.
That was hilarious. I'm sorry. That was funny to me.
With a voice. Mr. Mitchell say you on timeout.
Going in timeout.
You gotta put in timeout, boy. You gotta put in timeout, bro.
Man, hey, that's cold blooded, and I accept it too. I accept it from Miss Baker.
Already.
But I'll tell you what's gonna happen though. Miss Baker gonna show her face next time.
Yes, I am.
So you can
I'm gonna get on my phone. I'm on this laptop and it won't work right. So I'm gonna do it on my phone next time.
I bet it's gonna be working right tomorrow when you get on your live.
No, I do that on my phone.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What's the topic tomorrow anyway?
Huh?
What's your topic tomorrow?
It's gonna be fun. Like funny quotes. Me and my kids get this thing. Like when we talk, we always bring up a movie quote that we didn't heard. Like I know all the lines from all the Friday movies. My favorite movie, Set It Off. Like my grandbaby, she even say now, Granny, where the milk and cookies? That's something she say all the time. And she always say him downstairs. So we're gonna be saying quotes and you gotta pick the movie it's from.
Okay, so that's cool. Let me ask you. You ever watched the movie real quick? And I'm gonna just say this. I know we got to go in 5 minutes.
Okay.
We got to get out of here.
Yeah.
But you ever watched the movie Great White Hype?
No.
Oh, okay. They had a couple quotes in there that I would have said on your show. Should I just wait for the show to say?
Yeah, wait for the show. You might be surprised. Somebody
gonna know.
Ain't nobody gonna know this one. I know it. This one.
And you just gave up.
Whenever I get a movie trivia where I'm asked to say a line from a movie, I always go to "You told Harpo to beat me."
Right.
I watched Color Purple.
Something like this one.
You never
say this here magic joint.
Remember when we was talking about the movies? Hey, we're gonna finish off y'all with a movie quote. Oh, Chris says she know the movie. I know I got movie. Okay. Hey, listen, check this out. We're gonna finish off with a movie thing, right? Okay. You know when you was talking about Color Purple, when we start going into the movies back here.
Yeah.
So I went and watched the movie. I watched that movie twice already. That movie was a good movie.
Every chance I get, I'm watching that movie. That is like my all-time favorite movie.
Yeah. What's the quote from it? You told
everybody get their quote together.
Through the West Name.
Yeah.
I like that. Go ahead, Mr. Mitchell.
On a movie quote?
Yeah. Don't tell us the movie, but just tell us what it is. Tell us the quote. We see if we can find out.
Until you do right by me. Gonna fail.
Well, this is one of my all-time favorite movies, and I'm sure y'all ain't gonna get this, but here goes. I feel the need for speed.
Need for speed.
Is that the Fast and the Furious?
Fast and Furious?
It's an old. It's an
old. It's an 80s movie.
Yeah, it's an old movie. Is it Top Gun?
It is. That's it. Top Gun. Top Gun.
Okay.
Top Gun. Okay. I was gonna say Smoking the Bandit. Okay, cool.
The Experience.
Smoking the Bandit was in the 70s, man.
Oh yeah, I thought that was the early 80s. I don't know. I watched it though. I used to like that movie. It was one of the only movies that we could watch.
Yeah.
Jackie Gleason.
Yes, sir. Burt Reynolds.
Oh, Burt Reynolds. Yeah, I ain't seen none of that in a long time.
All right, Kendall. Let's get a line from the movie.
Hold on, Kendall. Hold on, Experience. Chris said, "Go ahead, you read it."
Mr. Climb on top of me and
do his business.
Do his business. How he died on top of me.
That's how I want to die.
Oh goddamn.
Oh
I'm just saying. That's how I want to die.
Oh my God.
Well, to keep with the
Experience. Let's hear yours.
I don't need that visual. Next.
well, to keep with the ongoing theme, I'm gonna say, until you do right by me, everything you think about is gonna fail.
Okay.
Yep.
That's peace. Okay, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Okay,
Ms.
I'm gonna
Dicker.
keep the theme going too. Harpo say this here my just joint.
Okay.
Go on, sing, Miss Should. Go on, sing, Miss Should. Miss Should.
What was his wife name? I forgot.
I got to step away from the theme because I don't remember all the quotes in the movie like that. But I'm gonna say this movie here. She laughing. I'm gonna say this movie here. My daddy told me that if you cry, I give you something to cry about, you little bastard.
Ooh, I remember
That
hearing
sound like
that.
Joe Jackson.
No,
She
no.
said Joe Jackson. Oh,
Right,
sure.
that's the Michael Jackson story.
No. I'm gonna give you
I
one
don't
more.
know.
I'm gonna give you one more because they was
Not the
throwing.
same movie.
They right there at that same moment they was throwing around little goofy shit. Right.
Okay.
Hey, my man said, my daddy said the grass may be greener on the other side, but somebody got to cut the lawn.
Why do I feel like that's from the movie Life? But I know that ain't it.
Chris, what's that movie?
Life too, and that wasn't
Crystal, what's that movie? Come on,
Oh,
Crystal. I
no.
know you know that movie. This was a good one though.
it. Ain't striking the chord. One more from the same movie.
One more.
Yeah,
Don't talk to me like that. You ain't my daddy, is you?
Is that
That's what he said. He said, "You
is
ain't my
that don't
daddy."
be a menace
Is she?
to society while drinking your
No.
juice in the hood?
It's crazy because I had gave y'all the movie already. That's The Great White Hype.
Oh, it's a great white hype.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, I've never seen that movie before.
Oh, you never seen it?
I seen it a long time ago. I haven't seen it. I've seen it a minute ago.
Yeah, it was good. You got Jamie Foxx was in there. You got Samuel
Mhm.
Jackson in there. You got Damon Wayans in there. You
It was
had,
about the
remember that
boxer.
huh?
It was about the boxer.
Yep. The white
Okay.
boxer. Remember, like they was trying to
Oh,
kind
I
of
never
make it
saw
seem
that.
like that
Okay,
wasn't
that
a
was
remake.
good.
It was a remake, but then they tried to make it seem like Tyson too. But then you had the one guy in there that killed his wife, the brother.
Yeah, I know you're talking about that black dude, Michael something. What's his name? His name was Michael something. Yeah.
Yep. The dark skinned brother out in LA.
Yeah.
He ended
Mhm.
up killing his wife, so he in prison now.
Yeah, he murdered his wife. He in prison right now.
Yep.
Oh wow.
I don't even know who that is, but
Neither. I ain't never
You'll
seen
probably
okay.
recognize him if you see him, because he was a real popular actor at the time.
He was
when all
on
that happened.
what was he on? The Shield?
The Shield. He was on The Shield. He was in a lot of movies too.
Yeah. The tall, slim, dark skinned brother. Yeah, he was on The Shield.
I Google his face.
I know his name was Michael. His first name was Michael. I can't remember his last name.
Yep.
Does Thomas sound right?
No.
Michael Thomas?
No.
No, I ain't never heard that movie. I don't know.
And he was in The Great White Hype. I'll Google him.
Let me see something.
He was on the TV show The Shield for the entire time that it was on TV.
This right here.
He went to look
You
it
been
up.
grab the CD, y'all.
Boom.
The
Yeah.
DVD.
DVD.
DVD. Let me see.
I'm gonna tell y'all his name and then I'm gonna go. We're gonna
All
go.
right.
Great White Hype.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, he had
yeah.
this cat in there too. That white cat, they was in there clowning. That one. And
Oh, yeah.
what's his name? Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum. All right. So his name was damn, I don't see it.
He said that he don't see. Man.
That's crazy. I don't see that. Okay, hold on. They don't got his name up in here. Wow, they don't even got Jamie Foxx's name on here though. Oh yeah, they got just.
I was gonna say I didn't even put Fox on there.
No, Fox is on there. Yep, Fox is on there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember his name, but it's Michael something. It's like 3 letters. His last name is like Michael Kai or something.
Here's the whole cast.
Yeah, go up. Right here.
Michael Jace.
Michael Jace.
Jace, yeah, Jace.
That's
Okay,
pretty. I was
I
off
still
one.
gotta do his face.
Yeah, that dude murdered his wife, man. That was crazy when all that happened.
Mm.
Down a little bit. Yep, there you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we see.
All right.
Michael J.
Yep.
Okay.
He was in an abusive type of relationship. He got drunk and killed his wife, is what they said.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Really sad story, but
yeah, it was crazy.
I don't know if he was a real man or what we call
Nah.
it.
He was an adult male. But anyway,
Yeah, he was.
on
We'll
that
talk about him
note,
another day.
I guess we're going to say peace, but it has been a very delightful
All right.
conversation with
I
all of
love
you.
y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
Love
I
you
guess we
too.
say real men and real women mess up too sometimes.
Everybody messed up sometimes.
Indeed.
Yeah.
We're gonna dash out and we're gonna say peace from the True Live 2.
Hey.
First, we got to
Love
say
y'all.
happy New Year to
Crystal.
Crystal, I know her, Crystal
Yeah.
Bracken.
Oh yeah, hey, and Barn, congratulations on your barbershop, brother.
That's peace. And so me and Crystal, we share a birthday on
This Saturday.
Saturday. Huh?
Happy birthday,
Happy
y'all.
birthday.
Happy New Year. Thank y'all. Peace. That's peace. We love it. You can
Same.
send all presents to me and I'll give Crystal whatever.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Next time.
Next
time.
time.
Love y'all.
See y'all later.
Deuces.
Peace, everybody.
Mm.
What was that?